It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. Dream so high you can touch the sky.
I know that there has been a lot of talk about, becoming a 6 to 7 figure earner and coaches out there really, promoting the knowledge. But I just want you all to understand that the mindset, the management, and the money, when you have those three things in good order, okay, a great plan, then amazing things will open up for you. So today we're going to be talking and I'm going to be pouring into you 9 mindset shifts that will help you live your millionaire dream life. So, do you have a big dream? Yes. So, millionaire dreamers, you know that I come 100 and I just want to provide you all with accurate information and jolting information. So, my question to you is, do you have a big dream or goals in your life? Do you wonder how you're going to get there or what could get in the way, right? So the answer is simple, very simple. You are getting in the way, period. Because that only difference between people who have big dreams and big goals and when they make it is because they laid a solid foundation and they found a plan that worked for them. That's really the only difference, okay? So it's your mindset that is keeping you trapped. So, strategy number 1, believe in yourself. I always tell people, ain't nobody gonna believe in you like you believe in you. And you have to build yourself up because the space, the place, and the race that you're running is perfect for you. And nobody might understand it. Nobody might see the vision. Nobody around you might be equipped to handle the things that you're about to do. But that does not stop you from doing them. So shift from I'm not enough to I am awesome. Okay? That is an amazing shift. When you decided a long time ago, my mother used to have me talk into the mirror and tell the world and myself in this mirror how beautiful I was, how pretty I was, how amazing I was. And putting myself in that mental space created a self-confidence that I needed to be a woman, a Black woman in this world. So I believe wholeheartedly that if you don't believe in you, nobody is going to believe in you. So you have to figure out how to shift your mindset and say, I am awesome and I am enough right now in this space that I am in today. All right. So if you download the ebook, there's actual exercises in the ebook that I call mind shifting exercises that you will use to kind of create this space mentally that you need in order to move forward to be the millionaire that you're here to be. So I know that this is a lot of tips. I know. So you guys make sure you download the ebook. Go to T with Coach T TV. It's on YouTube and it's also, we have a vlog at Dreams, www.dreamsorg.com/T with Coach T TV, so that you can get all the free resources that I have for you and start creating the life that you deserve, the one that you envision. All right. There's no reason in 2022 that you should not be living mentally, physically, and all of that the way that you want to. And you have to decide to choose you. You have to decide to choose joy. So let's get back into strategy 2 is empower yourself. Shift from I don't have a choice, right? Because when we feel like we're in a bind, we always just go to that area. I don't have a choice. To I always have a choice. So when you shift your mindset thinking to I don't have a choice to I always have a choice. I always have a choice. Then that opens up a new realm of walk. Okay? So how many times have you felt trapped or that you didn't have a choice? You may not have control over the situation in life. You always have control over two very important things: your choices and your attitude. So really think about that, because your whole attitude can change the day, the course of your day. And the choices that you make, which are so many in a day, but they're very relevant to the course of your life. All right. So make sure you empower yourself. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. When you feel like you have no control, identify what you are in control of. So bring that to your remembrance of what it is that you are in control of. Strategy number 3: believe in what is possible. It's a lot of things that we say, like, anything is possible. We say that, but do we mean it? And it's a lot of things that come out of our mouths, but do we, our mind, does our body, and does our soul really agree and really believe it? So shift from it is impossible to it is possible. So even if that thing looks like the biggest goal you've ever laid down on paper in your life, then you just need to find strategic ways on how to knock them goals out. And positive mindset will do that. Creating this space where you're not seeing the glass half empty, half full, you're seeing it, you're not seeing it half empty, you're seeing. So a couple of things that I want to share, like with you under this example of 3, the third strategy. Change your language. I talk about this a lot. Change your language. So your language should come out of you is positivity. Positivity is forward moving, negativity is backward moving. We've been knowing this for a long time. But there are still things that may come out of your mouth that is not a positive thought. So visualize the outcome. I'm a big believer about visualizing the outcome, because that's the whole point of planning, right? The plan is I can see from where I am now to where exactly I want to be. So visualize the outcome. And the last one for me, and it's a big thing, and I need everybody to kumbaya or whatever it is they need to do to understand this. Have a little faith. Have a little faith. Believe anyway, even when logic, the world, everybody is telling you how difficult. Oh, you can't do this in a pandemic. You can't do this with this much money. You can't do this. You have faith in you. You have faith in the possibility of what can happen. Because if you have that kind of faith, it will happen. It will manifest. And so, with a great plan and that kind of faith, you are destined to do and be exactly what it is and who it is you want to be. All right, so strategy number 4, believe in the good. Believe in the good. Shift your mindset from looking for the bad things that's about to happen around the corner to looking for the good thing that can happen around the corner. And that's really all that believe in the good, believe in the good in your heart. Just believe in the good. If you understand the theory that we all are on the earth for a divine purpose, which we are, then you understand that life is good. And the core of life is good. So just keep that in your spirit. Keep that in your mindset that the core of it is good. Okay? So what if you believe that everything was happening for your greatest good, for your good, even if it didn't seem that way? When you look for the good, the lesson or the intention, you will find it. Assume positive intent. So don't always think that somebody is out to get you. Don't always look at it as something in a negative light. Assume positive intent. Next time someone does something that upsets you or makes you angry, take a step back and assume that they had a good intention, okay? What were they trying to achieve? And suspend judgment and seek to understand why they might have done what they did. When you shift your mind to this concept, you will no longer have issues, problems, beefs with anyone, because you have changed your mind. Change what you're looking for. It's time to start looking for those things that support your dreams. Look for the good, find the positive, period. So if there's something in the atmosphere that is not does not have good intentions for you, then this time for you to shake. It's time for you to move on, because you are on a mission to live out your dream life, right? So you have to create a space where you feel safe and where you feel encouraged and where you feel like anything that you come to mind, somebody's going to be out there to support it. So I know that this is a lot of tips. I know. So you guys make sure you download the ebook. Go to T with Coach T TV. It's on YouTube, and it's also, we have a vlog at Dreams www.dreamsorg.com/T with Coach T TV, so that you can get all the free resources that I have for you, and start creating the life that you deserve, the one that you envision. All right. There's no reason in 2022 that you should not be living mentally, physically, and all of that the way that you want to. And you have to decide to choose you. You have to decide to choose joy. So let's get back into it. All right, so number 5 is alive, and I like this tip. So this tip is live in the moment. Stop talking about that when things turn around, when I get here, when I do this, when I do that. Today is the day to begin. Whatever it is, today is the day to begin. If it's that life plan that you've been talking about, if it's that financial plan you've been talking about, if it's that job that you've been craving, if it's that income level that you've been wanting, today is the day to begin. And you have to start shifting from life is a destiny to life is a journey. It is a journey. That's why I always end my messages with this, your sis in this journey called life, because it's a journey. We, somewhere along the way, somebody told us that we should be looking for a destination and be settled when we get to that destination that's billions and billions of years away, where every moment, every day is a journey, every moment. And that's why it's so important to live in the moment, because if you keep living for that destiny, you're missing out on precious things, your family things, just really being key in laser focused on what's going on in your family and your loved ones' lives. And that's why it's important to live in the moment. So it is true what they say. Life is a journey, not a destination. So we might as well enjoy the ride. If we are always trying to get there, so if that's the ideology, is we're always trying to get there, wherever there is, it will you'll be missing out on where we are now. So all the things that are happening right now, we're missing out because we're always trying to get there. Okay? The gift, the beauty, and the joy. I want you guys to live in a joyous life. The joy that each moment brings when you stay in the present. You can see opportunities, take advantage of the unexpected, and go with the flow and listen to the little voice inside. Because sometimes we trap ourselves to be so busy because we got this destination to go to that we are not living in the moment. One of the things that I really talk a lot about is procrastination, because sometimes we're missing out on the journey that we should be on because we're not putting in the work in the time that we should be putting it in. And I think it's very important for us and for you to gauge if you practice in chronic procrastination. And there is a survey, so make sure you take it's 2 minutes out of your life to take this survey. So make sure you take the survey so that you can at least see what are some of the things that are holding you back. What are some of the things that aren't getting you financially to where you want to be? So that is very important to shift your mind as well, because you can't live in the moment if you're always behind because you haven't done what you were supposed to do. All right, tip 6. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle in and get these strategies. So strategy 6, switch your what ifs. So switch your, because all of this is you clicking on a new light that allows you to be positive. So that positive energy is flowing from you. All right. Shift from what's the worst that can happen to, baby, what is the best that can happen? So stop thinking about the worst, because maybe in the past everything just felt like it's always something happening to you. But move your mindset to thinking about now it's all what's the best thing that's gonna happen when I go do this, whatever it is that you decide to do. Okay, we spend so much time of like fearing the inevitable, and how much of that we spend so much of our lives fearing the inevitable, and how much of what we fear actually comes to light. How much energy do you waste wondering if, right? Ooh, I mean, y'all, that's deep. And that's deep because that's something that everybody does. If you are truly listening right now, this number 6 is something that everybody does. And now today is the day that you're going to change your mindset. We're going to change our mindset and know that the best is yet to come all the time. That's what's going to happen next. Something good is going to happen. And finding the good in everything that you do. Our next strategy, number 7, be true to yourself, or be unapologetically and authentically yourself. You know, I'm always telling you to do that because it is a real thing. When you decide who you are, your principles, your value, and your worth, then you may be able to live unapologetically and authentically you. All right. This shift just means I want to be successful to I am successful. So if you're always talking in the past tense, then you're always talking in the past tense, right? So we want it right now. We're manifesting it right now. I am successful, which is true, which is a true statement. You have done something that makes you successful, period. But we like to put success on this how much money you got, what kind of car you got, what kind of house you got, and all this crap. Okay? You have to begin to redefine what success looks like for you. All right? Because if we're all here for a divine purpose, then we all should have a definition of what success is for me, for you. All right? So, a wish. Do you know what the number one regret of dying is? And that is a wish to have had the courage to live a life true to myself. This is the number one wish that people, when they're on their deathbed, this is what they wish. We're alive. We are alive. So, not the life others expected of me. Live in your truth. Okay, here we go. Number 8. Where awareness goes, energy flows. Shift from watering the weeds to watering the flowers. Okay, you know how I am always talking about manifesting your dream life. Always. Matter of fact, we will be having a online vision board party, baby, with a purpose coming up in March. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's talk about so much of that knowledge and wisdom come from where you put your energy. Where you focus your energy is what will come to life. That's power in that. So, like I said, if you get the ebook that is free to you, to all my Trimunity people, then you will be given work to do, mindset shifts, exercises to do so that you can start implementing this in your daily life. This should be daily life habits, because I always tell people we have inherited some habits that we should no longer keep if our goal is to be 6 to 7 figure earners. Okay? Because if we have old kind of thinking and we haven't made it to that destiny yet, then that means we have to change some of that thinking process with some new flowing energy kind of thinking. All right? So stop watering weeds when you have beautiful flowers that need your attention. All right? So okay, so number 9 is one that my grandmother and my great grandfather instilled in me, my mother, because it's passed down into generations to generations. And this one right here was passed down to me. And it is develop an attitude of gratitude. Because when people see that you are a person of integrity and that you respect and you care about them, then they in return will begin to pour into you as well. And it will become an amazing relationship. And one thing about relationships is they need to be had and they need to be positive, and in order for all to grow. But we are all the key to someone, and we need to really understand that. Shift from what's missing to what you're grateful for. Be grateful for that, because in time, if that's your heart's desire and you are working this positive energy, service to others, and doing your diligence, then life will bring you what you desire. But you have to pour out a different kind of heart. You have to have and live with a different type of mindset. So that is exactly why I'm always coming to you all with mindset shifts. Because if your mind ain't right, your money ain't right. It's a real fact. If you haven't figured that out by now, I don't know what else to tell you. So the thought of the 3 M's is to get you from your mindset to shift, your management with it, which is your plan, and get your money stable. So, because if your money is stable, you're not out here trying to get whatever and ever. You understand the money, you will be able to grow the money. And so that is where I would love each and every one of my Trimunity people to be. each and every one of you. But let's talk about this attitude to gratitude. And one more point that I just want to make. The next time you feel you're lacking in your life, the next time you feel jealous of what others have or unsatisfied with what you have, try switching to gratitude. Acknowledge all the good in your world. Recognize all that you have and that you are grateful for. Y'all know this is power. So I hope this is helpful. If you really want to join the conversation, join us on Wednesdays live on Facebook for Wind Down Wednesdays. Join the YouTube channel that has all the videos on your mindset, your management, and your money motivation and goals. And make sure you catch all the goodness that's in the TV show Tea with Coach T TV. I cannot wait to really have a conversation with you all, so that a conversation with each and every one of you, because your life is literally in your hands. And I really want each and every one of you to know that money is fluent, but without a plan, you can have the best vision ever. But if you don't have a clear plan, you're just going to be in the same space, spot, place that you were today, that you are today. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you get subscribe. Talk to you soon. I am Coach T and Stacia White, your sis in this journey called life.